Hey, what's up everyone? This is Kay from Lunar Light Games. How have you guys all been? It's been a while since I've started this back up, but I'm fairly ready to finally end this sometime soon. Sorry to keep you guys waiting, I've been busy with a couple other projects. Haven't had much time to really sit down and get this going. So let's see, where are we? Yeah, this has been a long while coming. But before we start, want to give a brief shout out to my Twitter page. If you guys are watching this, go over to twitter.com/lunarlightgames and follow me. I've recently been approved to become an Amazon affiliate, so I've been posting some links to some very, very good deals over there on Twitter. So if you guys have the chance, go ahead and check those out. It really helped me out if you guys can use my links, purchase any of the items that I post. Usually I'll try to post mainly first run items, pre-orders, limited items, collector's editions, and various other discounted items that probably are listed at a decent price. Still trying to get into the hang of it though. I think we can trash all this, we don't really need this. As well as these items. So yeah, if you guys are in the market for discounted games, or you guys need an alert to purchase a new Nintendo Switch OLED, or any other knickknacks and doodads that you guys might be interested, go ahead and check out the page. I'll be sure to keep that regularly updated. Let's go ahead and train all this. Max out our Smith. See. Trying to remember what we were doing last time. Let's see. So we're still trying to finish up our last conquest, but in order to do that, we need to have the right gear to properly take that on. So what we're gonna do now, I suppose, is go over to the rifts and see if we can get any legendary drops.
Unleash.
We also want to build up our Paragon levels anyway, so it honestly doesn't really matter too much. Now at this point, this can take either as long or as quickly as we need it to take.
I don't have enough spirits.
The main thing that we're just aiming for right now is just survivability. Try not to take on any sort of challenges that might test us too much.
I need spirit.
I think at some point we're gonna have to switch over to T1 to start farming set items. Doesn't seem like the drop rate's that great at lower levels or even on normal.
I will not do that.
But we'll keep that for later. I forgot. We have our cooldowns buffed up to the point where we can keep our mystic ally flowing throughout the entire cooldown. Okay, so the exit is actually all the way up here.
Done. Not enough spirit. My mind is stronger.
Okay, so we ranked up twice in our Paragon levels.
Rethink your intent.
Oh, and for those of you who are watching live or notice the date, Happy Lunar New Year.
That ability is not yet recharged.
It is officially the year of the tiger.
What you ask is impossible. Your strength fails. I must wait to use that ability.
Okay, so let's see. Let's increase those.
It cannot be done.
Okay, so on to the next map.
Feel the wrath of Yitar! Rethink your intent.
The Rift Guardian has found you.
Okay, there he goes.
The storm breaks!
Alright, level 11.
What you ask is impossible.
So let's keep it flowing.
Brave beneath the endless tide. I will not do that.
Okay, so there's the exit. So everything else now around here is just free XP.
You are defeated. What you ask is impossible.
Okay, not too bad.
My path becomes clearer. It cannot be done.
Ah, man. I was really hoping I could jump that gap. Let's see, we got another Paragon level. What do we have here? No, we can't use that. Nothing else really sticks out to me besides maybe this. Or this. Not quite. Okay, we'll use this. We'll keep the sash. And toss the rest. So, interesting news, right? Sony buys Bungie.
The storm breaks.
What else? Microsoft buys Activision. These are some interesting times. I'll be interested to see what Sony does with Bungie anyway.
A vicious strike.
I'm guessing it's more for their online portfolio, trying to gather more studios that can handle creating worthwhile online games. I think of all things that Sony's been kind of lacking in their... Actually, we can use this. Of all the things that have been lacking in Sony's portfolio are definitely online games. Outside of third parties, I don't think they really have anything in the way of worthwhile or memorable online games. So that maybe, perhaps our biggest one right now is Gran Turismo Sport, I guess. That's the only thing that really comes to mind that's actually first party. Everything else doesn't seem... seems kind of lackluster.
What you ask is impossible.
Yeah, I think the most recent failed one was the Destruction Derby All-Stars or something like that. But that one kind of came and went without a bang. Just kind of quietly went away. but definitely of all the multiplayer games that Sony has,
I will
it's
not
pretty much
do that.
their main ones are pretty much Call of Duty. Most of the MMOs, kind of like Elder Scrolls Online, Final Fantasy 14. None of which are exclusive to Sony anyway. So it'll be interesting to see what they can come up with. Maybe it's already set
I'm
for
trying
their
too much.
existing IPs, I guess. Maybe something they want to produce for Horizon, or maybe even God of War. Let's see. Nothing useful here. Alright, the pants. So we either got this one. Okay, so let's try and fit some gems into here. So we'll socket this and that. I mean, it's okay. It's definitely got higher armor ratings, so I guess we can keep that. Not really too concerned about it because what we're mainly aiming for are legendary items. And take that one. See. I think we could probably switch out that one. Let me see. Right, we gotta get rid of everything. Let's see. Don't need those. Okay, we'll be fine with that. So take this one off. Remove that and then compare.
Yes.
So we'll socket one here. Does that make any difference? No, not really. So we don't need to worry about the ring there. Trash everything. There goes that. And let me see. Put those away. And we're set.
Beneath the endless time.
Alright, so we made short work of
It
that.
cannot be done. Rethink your intent.
Don't need to mess with that area, so...
It is not ready yet. Ha! A vicious strike.
You know, since we already have
What you
one
ask is impossible.
one keystone, I guess we can run one rift and see how that goes. I'll probably set it to the very lowest setting.
Your strength fails.
Take care of all these dudes over here.
Rethink your intent.
Gotta make sure we're not missing any treasure spots. The enemies are kind of secondary to our purpose right now. Okay, so that's it. You can head back. And let me see. And that rift.
Anything could happen.
We need a better weapon.
That's nice. Can I have it?
Not necessarily better, but certainly a weapon.
I cannot afford that.
Let's see. We pop this on. How's this gonna look? Oh, that's weird. This says it has a higher... It says it has a higher... Yeah, it's really strange. It says it has a higher armor rating, but when you equip it, our armor actually goes up. So I guess there's no point to using the other one. That's a better pickup.
A lovely piece.
Alright, so now we're gonna try to go for a very, very low level rift run. Yeah, very low level. Be able to handle this, I think.
Embrace
Okay, so this isn't too bad. Usually one key marker that you want to look out for when you're tackling rifts, or even any difficulty in general, if it takes longer than 1 or 2 hits to knock out an enemy, it's probably too hard for you.
Your strength fails.
That's my general rule of thumb anyway, because if it takes any longer than that, usually it's a sign that you're either underpowered or undergeared, and you're not gonna be doing enough damage to make any significant kind of progress.
It cannot be done.
So definitely try to aim for the 1 or 2 hits. Unless you're playing, you know, like a regular character where death doesn't really mean much. But even then, it always kind of helps to keep your enemies scaled at a reasonable level.
Your flaws are I will not do that.
The last thing you want to do is get yourself into a situation where there's no
I need spirit.
possibility of surviving.
That ability is not yet recharged. Ha! A vicious strike!
I mean, after all, we're only completing this character to complete our 3rd conquest, not necessarily to climb the leaderboards or anything like that.
Your flaws are revealed.
If that was the case, this would be a entirely different kind of guide.
Your strength fails. It cannot be done.
You can probably head this way.
Your flaws are revealed.
Gonna take care of these guys.
My mind is stronger.
I was really hoping that was gonna be it, but oh well.
I will not do that.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
This guy should be a piece of cake.
You have triumphed.
I must wait to use that ability.
Okay, so yeah, that kind of proves my theory. We can...
My name is when the you have skilled in clarifying gems.
We can basically farm out the lower levels and try to aim for our... Yeah, that doesn't really matter. We just need to farm out the Legacy of Dreams.
My understanding grows.
What do we got here? Doesn't really seem like it's worth it, so we'll hold on to the other item. Okay, so we finally got a gem. I think the trade-off is okay, so we'll just hold on to gladiator gloves. Let's see. Probably switch that out. We'll just put that on her anyway.
Thank you.
Fix up everything, and I think we don't really have that much cash on us, so let's see. I'm going to increase the difficulty to hard now, just so that we're kind of on par with our Rift level. And so let's go ahead and farm some more XP and items and
Prove yourself.
other nonsense. Okay, so definitely at hard we're doing alright. We don't really need to equip the Bane of the Powerful thing yet.
Strength fails.
I mean, it'd be helpful, but I don't really feel like it's all that great anyway. Especially since we're killing all these enemies in 1 or 2 hits anyway. We just want to scale the damage in a way so we're not struggling at all. Try to keep this super easy, super simple, really easy going so we don't have to lose our character to any stupid nonsense, make any dumb decisions, that sort of thing. I mean, we've already spent so much time trying to build up our character, it'd be a waste to throw that all away. Of course, some people might feel differently about it, but
This fight is over.
I'm not one that's gonna be super excited about building a third character. Okay, so there's the exit.
Rethink your intent. What you ask.
Yeah, so our
is
focus now is
impossible.
just to keep rolling gems until we can get the Legacy of Dreams and hopefully maybe even 2 of the other 3 gems that we desperately need.
The storm breaks. It
I
is
mean,
not
it'd be
ready
even
yet.
nice too if we could manage to get our shards that we need from this season. I think we already have 1, but we're still holding back on using that until we can get enough XP to the point where we don't need it at all. Or even to get some embers to upgrade them anyway. Yeah, so at first I thought I was gonna go for that, the gear farming for the set items, but I guess this is a lot easier to do.
It cannot be done.
It's either or. If we can get our set items,
You are
that'd be great. If not, we can just go for the Legacy of Dreams. Either option is good at this point.
Rethink your intent. I don't have enough spirit.
man, can you guys believe it's already February? The last couple of months have gone somewhat quick.
A vicious strike.
Still doesn't feel quite real though. It feels like we're still living in 2020 even though it's been 2 years on after that.
My mind is stronger. The gods strike through me.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Not enough spirit.
Okay, let's get out of here. I think we'll make better progress if we keep farming rifts instead of completing rift runs. Okay, so we don't have much to replace. Except maybe this. That reminds me, don't have any rings yet that we can use, so those can be put away, as well as that. And what do we have? Right, that. So we already have 2 sliver of terrors, so 2 slivers of terror. Take one of those and unequip that and socket this here.
Well,
Okay, so we're gonna keep farming level 1. And also I forgot about our weapon
See you
rolls.
soon. That is too expensive.
Nope, didn't get anything good. Alright, so let's play this one.
I wish you...
Alright, so this is pretty good. No struggle. Running through this pretty easy. Just like we planned.
This fight is over.
I think one of the main struggles that people have when it comes to making hardcore characters and trying to rank up is that they lose patience and just try to rush the process and
What you ask is
make one
impossible.
mistake and lose everything. But that pretty much goes to show you how
I will not do that.
patience in the long run can help you out.
Do you see that enemy over there? Let us land.
Okay, so level 2.
Break beneath the endless tide.
Oh, by the way, has anybody tried the new Pokemon Legends Arceus title that just recently came out? I pre-ordered it from Amazon, but suffice to say, they've been kind of lagging on getting me my pre-order code. It was for some Garchomp Mono set, some sort of cosmetic item. I know I definitely pre-ordered it before the time limit when it was released, so on my order it said it was going to include the bonus item, which was going to be emailed to me in a code. But so far I have not received it. Been wondering if that's some sort of ongoing issue that
I don't have enough
they're just
spirit.
taking
Ability is not yet recharged.
time to figure out. I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully it gets resolved, because
What you ask is impossible.
I chatted with Amazon support and they said they were going to get that fixed
Not
and
enough spirit.
mailed to me by 4 o'clock today, but I haven't seen anything. I'll probably have to check over in my email again, but not looking very hopeful.
The storm breaks.
I mean, in the past, I haven't really had any problems with ordering stuff from Amazon and getting their pre-order bonus codes or bonus items, but
The Rift Guardian.
this time it seems for whatever reason. You know, I guess it's a bit of a struggle or something.
My name is when the review. Let's see what we can do.
Ah, there we go. We got our Legacy of Dreams gem. So let's upgrade this. Nice. We got our 3 in.
Returning to town.
Your
Alright, we got our points and our gem, so that means we just have to find an open slot. You definitely need to equip this sooner rather than later. I think we might just even trade the ring here. Regardless of that, and remove this, remove that. Can't combine any gems because we don't have any gold, so let's socket this in. And let's see, what else do we have room for? Right, so we forgot to socket these over here. She can take that.
Yes.
Alright, so now we have our Legacy of Dreams gem in. Now hopefully we can start nabbing some. No, we don't need this. Okay, now so hopefully we can start nabbing some legendaries. Come to think of it, do we have any spare legendaries around? Set of level, no, level 50. Level 22. We don't need that anyway. 35 and 44. I think we'll just leave it as it is for now. Okay, so we'll slot those, stash those.
Hello there.
Kind of use a new helm,
That is too expensive.
and we didn't get a good one at all. But yeah, I definitely have not received the promo code for the Pokemon Legends Arceus, and we're still. Oh yeah, we kind of got ripped off getting the deluxe edition of
Brave the rifts.
Life is Strange Ultimate Edition. We originally pre-ordered that for, what was it, the PS4 version of Life is Strange True Colors Ultimate Edition, which includes the remastered collection. So we didn't get the pre-order bonus that was included for getting the remastered collection separately, so we didn't get the what was it? Didn't get the dynamic theme. I don't even know if we're gonna get the zombie outfit. So basically all sorts of disappointment from pre-ordering games now, with,
I will not do that.
you know, retailers not holding up their end of the bargain. Because if I knew this was going to be the case with Pokemon, I probably would have pre-ordered somewhere else. Maybe even GameStop or something, because it's not the first time that Amazon's kind of
It cannot be done.
ripped people off. I think that was one time where I pre-ordered, I forget what collector's edition it was, but they ended up canceling it. Didn't even give me nothing but just a $5 promo code for my next purchase, which is an absolute waste of time because couldn't get the item,
The storm breaks.
and now I was kind of out of luck getting the item because it was too late. Pre-orders had already sold out at various other retailers. So yeah, my advice, always make sure you have a backup, because Amazon is really sketchy with their
I must wait to use
pre-order
that
system.
ability.
I think GameStop is in some respects even better, even though I really don't like pre-ordering stuff from GameStop anymore. And as for the Life is Strange thing, that was mostly a Sony PSN deal.
My strength has increased. Break beneath the endless tide.
I mean, I'm not too miffed about not having it, but I mean, it'd be really nice to actually get the stuff that you were advertised. I think one of the most egregious examples of pre-order collector's editions gone wrong was, I think, the oh yeah, it was the collector's edition for Infamous Second Son back in the day when it first came out. So there was supposed to be some sort of collector's edition where it was like a limited edition where they included
Vicious strike.
some really nice buttons, some pin-up buttons that you could probably use, that was included in the collector's edition. I think they were
Rethink
modeled
your
after the
intent.
same ones that the main character wore in the game. So yeah, when I opened up the box, you know, saw what was mostly included. I think I even did an unboxing video for it. And yeah, I opened it up on camera and there were buttons missing. Like the actual contents of the collector's edition was missing. So I think I ended up emailing what was it? I forgot if I emailed Sucker Punch or GameStop, but I know I did for one of them, and they said it was out of our hands. You have to go to the manufacturer, which I did. Ended up emailing, I think, Sucker Punch, but they couldn't do anything to fix it either, and they told me to go to GameStop, and it was just a endless loop of going back and forth between people, and that never got cleared up. So
I need spirit.
it was a complete waste of my time, and it was a huge disappointment because, you know, really huge fan of the game. I actually took
It cannot be done.
the time and effort to go out of my way to order that specific copy, and yeah, didn't get what I paid for, which was dumb, and there weren't any sort of, you know, freebies that they could
I don't
have
have
done
enough
to
spirit.
make up for it. So yeah, probably should have just ended up returning it anyway, but because I'd already opened it, I don't think they were offering refunds for it, which was completely asinine. I know some of you might be thinking, like, you know, it's probably not much of a big deal, you know, it's just a
Not enough
cosmetic
spirit.
item or cosmetic code. Doesn't really affect much, you got the game anyway, but I kind of like it when, you know, consumers are getting what they paid for and what they're advertised. And, you know, when a company is advertising on their sales ad that you're going to be getting such and such when you pre-order this, and when you purchase it, and when you receive it, you're going to be getting this and this, but, you know, when they say, oh, it's out of our hands, we can't do anything to replace it after you buying it or receiving it. I think that's just false advertising, which is really a shitty move to do, especially to some of your loyal customers that actually go out of the way to purchase your items. Needless to say, I kind of avoided going to GameStop to pre-order stuff after that certain incident. Unless they absolutely offered it as an exclusive to GameStop, I'd never ordered stuff from
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
GameStop ever again. I think after that incident, my main go-to place to order stuff was Best Buy, and I don't think I've ever had a bad problem with Best Buy. I think their main issue was that you couldn't really, their pre-order system just sold out way too quick, so I think that was their only main issue, but overall I was pretty happy with the experience that Best Buy had given me. It's such a shame too, because they had arguably one of the best loyalty programs ever. Back in the day, that was like, what? I think I ended up getting it like around 2013, 2014 when they had the Best Buy Gamers Club Unlocked membership. Have you had the chance to sign up for that? I think at one point they were going for like 99 or something like that per 2 years, and they ended up downgrading to like $30 a year or for every 2 years. But what it did was it essentially just gave you a flat 20% off for brand new games, and I think some extra credit for trade-in deals, and or some sort of guaranteed $10 for pre-ordering certain items. But yeah, I think their biggest draw was just a flat 20% off on all the games that you could pre-order. And I think that was mainly what drew me to them, because after I found out how much you could save on just using that membership, I just flat out ordered everything I could from Best Buy in those last 5 years. I think I ended up buying like 2 cards for like 4 years, so I ended up going from around 2014, 2015 all the way up through 2019, I believe. But yeah, those 4 years were definitely a blessing to my wallet, because it saved me so much money on it, all the games I bought. Let's see, I think, if I remember right, it wasn't just brand new games that they allowed you to save money on, it was also the fact that you could get collector's editions. So all the collector's editions, even the highest priced ones, which were like up to like $200 or something like that, you'd end up getting a flat 20% off that $200 collector's edition, which was amazing. I don't think any other retailer was offering that sort of deal at the time. I think Amazon might have probably allowed you to get an extra $10 off, but they stopped doing that. So I think eventually Best Buy realized it was just too high of a cost to justify having the program. So they ended up doing away with it. Which was a shame, because I think towards the end all I really used the membership was for all the various amiibos that came out. And also, yeah, there were some collector's editions, but I think at that point I ended up transitioning to buying mainly digital games that it didn't really matter too much whenever games came out.
I don't have enough spirit. It is not ready yet.
Yeah, that was definitely, I think, right around when the PS4 first came out, that I ended up using that system to buy all the... Actually, I think it was both PS3 and PS4 games that I ended up using to buy fairly cheap, especially when it's stacked with Thanksgiving deals. So, yeah, that 20% off also stacked with any sort of percentage deal that you got from sales, or even stuff like, you know, half off on Black Friday sales. Those also work.
Great beneath the endless tide.
It was an absolute shame that they stopped it. And when I figured out that they offered discounts using Gamers Club Unlocked for Amiibo, that was just it for me. I didn't really order unless it was like exclusive to GameStop or Amazon. Best Buy was my go-to place for anything and everything gaming related. Can't quite remember if it also worked for consoles. I don't really think it did. Or even peripherals like controllers, but definitely any and all games that you could have gotten, like 3DS games, Xbox 360 games, Xbox One games, PS4, PS3. I think probably even PC stuff also worked too for Gamers Club Unlocked.
beneath the endless tide.
That's pretty much what got me into discount hunting and sales hunting. So that's also another thing that I've been doing with my Twitter page. I'm trying to hunt out deals and all sorts of discounts and sharing them out with
The
people.
Rift Guardian has found
Not enough spirit.
Kind of paying the favor back because I've had so much success.
Good to see you.
Let's see. Oh, we actually need this. Let's upgrade this. Okay, that worked.
I am returning to town.
Such a brave soul.
Let's see. Try roll for some of these.
On you.
Okay, this is even better. We can use this. So that actually helps out our wave of light. See, is this a one-hander or two-hander? Okay, so we can dual wield that. Hopefully we can have another ring to slot in. If worse comes to worse, we definitely have more rings. Give that to her. And we'll socket this in there. So now we have 2 legendary gems. And we'll just put these away. Don't have any more keys, so we gotta run back.
I wish you...
But yeah, definitely, I can't stress it enough. If you guys have the chance, just go ahead and follow my Twitter page. I know there's other, other pages out there that kind of post ad deals or whatever. But if you guys could follow me and, help me out, it'd definitely go a long way in helping to support this channel.
I need spirit. The gods favor me.
The heck is that?
I will not do that.
I think we can go back towards that. Hold on.
Brilliant takedown! Bravo! And, now, on board again.
Okay, cool. You know, what's really surprised me lately, despite the Nintendo Switch being out for at least, despite it being, having been released for about close to 5 years now, they're still selling out like nothing else. They're still in high demand, almost as much as the new consoles like the Series X and the PS5. As I've been looking at some of the listings for the Switch OLED, and they always sell out within 5 to 10 minutes. And you'll see it coming back in stock every now and then.
I don't have enough spirit.
And still the same thing happens and the process starts all over again. On the one hand, it shows that, you know, there's still pent-up demand for Nintendo Switches. And on the other hand, I really hope that they're making another new console sometime soon. Maybe not now, or not even in the next year, but hopefully sometime soon.
Rethink your intent.
Huh. He died so quick that the game didn't even despawn him.
What you ask is impossible.
Even though tongue-tied.
I will not do that. That ability is not yet.
Okay, that's good.
A vicious strike.
Just keep running down this way. Sweet, what do we get? Okay, that works.
I need spirit.
The Rift Guardian is here.
So now that we have that, that means we can use our Wave of Light much more often.
I need to go back.
Oh. Let's see, what do we pick up? Let's see, I thought we picked up something useful. No.
Your
Can equip that and then
A lovely piece.
nope, I don't think we can do anything else with this. Gonna leave the helmet alone for now, and then okay, so I think we're on the right track anyway, so yeah. Let me remake this. Okay, so we got the highest possible ruby. Stick that there. Continue to buff our vitality. Okay, we don't have enough of that. So what we're gonna do is socket this here. Use that there. And our follower doesn't really need anything right now. Well, actually, probably a better diamond. Actually, we got plenty of these now. Why didn't I notice this before? So we'll give that to our follower. Hopefully that'll reduce cooldowns even better.
You're too kind.
And we'll stash that away. As well as that. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break for now, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.